All right, so today we're diving deep into, well, you sent me this this clip, right?
Yeah.
From Yeshua, Jesus Christ.mp4. And wow.
Yeah.
It's powerful stuff. And one of the first things that really hit me just listening to it was the names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeshua, Jesus, like a chant almost, or a prayer, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's repeated over and over. Did you get that same feeling from it?
Absolutely. And that repetition, it's not just for emphasis. A lot of different spiritual traditions use that same kind of repetition to focus your mind,
Yeah.
to really bring you into the words.
Like it brings you deeper into it.
Exactly.
And calling on Yeshua too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Hebrew name for Jesus, right?
That's it.
So it's like going back to the source.
To the roots.
Yeah, like to the very beginning of the Christian faith.
Mm-hmm.
And what's so powerful too is how those names, how Yeshua and Jesus are linked to overcoming these incredible challenges. In the clip it talks about blind can see, the lame can walk, even like facing down fear itself.
Yeah. Some really vivid imagery in there.
It's intense. Like what really jumped out at you image-wise?
I think for me it was that line about walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but without fear,
Yeah.
that just speaks to such a deep level of trust and faith, right? Like you're not relying on yourself, you're relying on something so much bigger to get you through it.
Yeah, it's like finding that inner strength, that inner peace, and then it connects to that line about worshiping in spirit and in truth, which that's right out of John 4.23, I think it is.
It is.
And that verse, right? It's not just about going through the motions. It's about that genuine, that heartfelt connection to the divine, that changes everything in your life.
Yeah, and that kind of faith, that kind of connection, that gives you the strength to face anything.
It's true, and then at the end, the way the speaker addresses Yeshua, as my Father, my King, my Savior, my God.
Right.
It's so personal.
It is.
It's like looking right into someone's heart.
Yeah.
Seeing their personal connection, their relationship with their faith.
Yeah, and that's what it highlights, that faith it's such an individual experience. Even if you're part of a bigger community or belief system, it's that personal connection that matters, that unique bond.
I think you're right. And I think that's what this excerpt is really getting at. you know? Beyond the imagery, beyond the power of the words themselves. It's about that power of faith, the strength we find in those names, Yeshua and Jesus, and the hope that they represent, that even in the darkest times, we're not alone.
That's a powerful message. And it makes you think, how does language itself, the words we use, the names we give things, how does that shape our experience of the world, especially when it comes to our beliefs?
That's something to think about.
It is. It really is.
Wow. Well, thanks for diving deep with me on this one.
Anytime.
It's been really insightful.
Absolutely.
And listeners, we hope this deep dive has given you something to ponder as well.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the conversation going.
Keep searching.
Yeah.